my name's Julie. Thanks for joining me today. And it's a very exciting week for anyone who's a fan of Happy Planner because it's the week of the big spring release. This video should be up on preview day, and in the UK we've already had a little sneak peek at the spring collection. So I'm going to be making a list of all the sticker books and the different planner collections, and then more importantly, making my wish list. This is the page I made last year. You may have already seen it in my series of Happy Planner Year videos, but I like to keep a record of when the sticker books come out and what the planner lines are, just for reference. One of the things I always get excited about is new Disney items, even though they can be really tricky to get hold of here in the UK. So I'm going to be using these Winnie the Pooh stickers to make my wish list today. Let's get a piece of paper. I'm using this sheet that came from a teacher extension pack because it's got the yellow stripes on it. But I don't want this in the corner, so I'm just going to cover it with some label paper. I'm going to need all of this page to write down the Happy Planner items because there are so many. I think at least 30 sticker books I've counted. So I'm going to need all that room, and I will make my wish list on the back. Let's use this washi, that's from Live Love Posh. It looks like the stripes on the top of the Happy Planner sticker books. Even with the rebranded look, they did keep the stripes, which I'm quite pleased about. I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about the rebranded look. I think I'm one of these people who doesn't really like change, and it's going to take me a little while to get used to it. I did like the colours that helped me find the books a little bit quicker, and I do find it hard to locate the title. But I suppose once you get used to it, you'll know where to look. What I'm planning to do in this video, as I say, is to make a list, and hopefully I will be able to show some images, and I'm just going to give my brief reaction to each sticker book and whether it's going to make it onto my list or not. I'm going to use these alphabet stickers. They came from the Halloween sticker book. I think so far, from what I've seen, it's a good release with lots of variety for different tastes. I'm really trying to use what I've got, so I don't really want a release that I want everything from, but I do like to get excited about one or two things, and I definitely have a few must-have items from this release. I'm not sure how I feel about that being unevenly spaced, so I think what we'll do is we will do a little bit of tilting, and then it won't matter. I always feel there's quite a lot to do in preparing for a release. I've obviously watched the Happy Hangouts that they had on Instagram. They had two. One a general one, and then one that was a Disney one. I haven't successfully centered this at all, but never mind. Someone, I'm not sure who, said there are no mistakes in planning. So we will just work round it, and I'm sure I can balance it all out. I've been working my way through the flip-throughs on YouTube, but there are so many of them. And a lot of people seem to have got quite similar items. And there are a few that it's been hard to track down or impossible to track down. So I'm going to need to wait and see if there are any unexpected items that turn up. Just thinking I might want to leave a little space to make it match the one at the top. Yes, I know that's really fussy. Something a bit like that. I am hoping that I'm going to have enough room to write all the sticker book names and the planner lines on this page. The website here in the UK is called Hey Little Magpie, and they don't get all of the items, so there would definitely be some things that I haven't seen. If you haven't watched any of the ambassador flip throughs, then I do recommend you do that if you have time, because seeing photographs is not the same as seeing the videos. For some reason, it's just a lot clearer on the videos. I think I want to add Winnie the Pooh up here, but I've got the black line, so I might just need to do some adjusting there. And see if I can remove them. Even if I could get most of it out of the way. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. I think I probably need 3 boxes, one for stickers, one for accessories maybe, and one for the planner lines. So as I know there's going to be about 30 sticker books, then I know that I need to leave a big space to record those. So I'm just using this plain washi to make the box rather than use a box, so I don't have a box big enough. Need to make sure it goes down the right number of lines. If I stop it about there, I should be able to fit them in 2 columns. Just for balance, I'm going to add this little flower over here, I think, so that there's some image at the bottom. There we go. So let's start with a large sticker book, and that's Homesteader. That's a 15-page sticker book rather than the regular 30-page sticker book. And I think it's a really pretty book. It has a lovely soft colour palette, some really nice fonts and some florals, but it's not going to go onto my wish list. There's also a classic version of Homesteader. Again, we've got the softer colours, the mustard, the brown and some florals, but that's not going on my list either. Another large sticker book is Happy Brights. This is much more my vibe. I'm just writing large next to the book so I know which size it's for. It's a really positive, bright, happy sticker book. All quotes, reminds me a little bit of original Happy Planner. But again, I'm not going to put it on my wish list because I don't think I have a place for big quotes in my planner. I do like to add a quote to a page, but not big quotes like these. As well as the large Happy Brights, there's also a classic version. This one has got the little planner discs, lots of bright colours, boxes, headers, some gold foil which I'm not all that keen on, but I am going to put that one on my maybe list. Next we have Moody Florals. This one comes in the classic and the big. It's not what I was expecting from the title. I thought it would be a lot darker, but it's actually got lots of soft, earthy, neutral colour tones. Quite a lot of functional boxes and some decorative, but it's a no for me. We have Heal From Within. This one's available in the classic and mini size. I think it's quite plain. There's lots of boxes. Again, it seems to have a lot of those earthy neutral tones. Some pages with lined florals. And once again, not really my vibe. Seasonal Whimsy is available in a classic and a big sticker book. And this one is much more my vibe. I love the bright colours. It's got some really, really pretty pages. The 4 leaves I love, and the fruits are really fun. The question is, do I need another seasonal? I have so many seasonal sticker books with lots of lovely cute icons, So this one's going on the maybe list. Dried florals is another one with more browns and neutrals and earth tones. Not really, again, my cup of tea. Pretty, but not on my list. Spread Some Happy, as far as I know, is in the mini size. I don't know that it's in the classic, and it's a bright sticker book. Pretty colours, a little bit more jewel toned, lots of positive quotes, but I like to have more decorative stickers in a book, so I'll be passing on this one. Beautiful and Brave is another Spoonful of Faith sticker book. I didn't buy the last one. It's got really pretty colours and it's got the girls and lots of positive quotes. Fresh Bouquet is a really pretty book. Reminds me of spring with its colours and all the florals. But I do have an awful lot of floral sticker books, and I do really love Live Love Posh's florals. They're my favourite, so I won't be buying Fresh Bouquet at the moment. I do have a must-have among the sticker books, and that one is the Nordic Brights. That's exactly my style. I love the whimsical nature of it. Anything with animals I tend to gravitate towards, and it's got a really pretty alphabet in, and I find it really hard to resist the alphabet stickers. So that's my first must-have item. Faith Mood is really pretty. It is very faith-based, so it's got quite a lot of quotes. I haven't ever bought any of the Faith sticker books, so I won't be buying that one. Fun Illustrations is another bright sticker book, so you can imagine it's going to appeal to me. I like the scallop, the rainbow stripe, and again it's got a really pretty alphabet. Not too sure about what I'll do with the ketchup stickers, but I'm putting this one on the maybe list. Modern Months says it's a mini version. I don't know if it comes in any other size, and I don't know why, but something appeals to me about this book. It's very neutral, black, white, grey. It's very functional with the months, bullet points. It reminds me of Align or Radiate, although I never ended up getting either of those sticker books, but it's a maybe. Celestial Elegance is a more neutral version, I think, of Stargazer. It's got more neutral tones. It's got the clouds, the suns. I can see some really pretty spreads being made with this book. But again, I don't tend to buy sticker books with that sort of theme. Made to Bloom is a floral sticker book. I'm not too keen on the colour palettes in this one. And as I've said, I've already got lots of florals, so it's a pass. Softly Modern is another pretty one, but again, not quite my cup of tea. Back to another bright sticker book, and that's Bright Travels. So I like the colour palette of this one. Love the stamps, they're really quirky. I wish there were more pages of that. And of course the animals. Not sure about the skating girls. This has a sort of playful tile feel about it again, and it's a definite maybe. Rainbow is like the old Rainbow sticker books. It has all the colours and then a mix of decorative boxes, quote boxes, headers. I don't like it as much as the old Rainbow book, which I never actually purchased, so I won't be buying this one. The colour of Sunshine Vibes definitely appeals to me, and of course summer is my favourite season, so you can imagine I'm going to like this one. It's got lots of fun icons, but as I said earlier, I've got quite a few seasonal books and lots of similar images, but it's one that I might get. There is a mega sticker book, and that's Planner Essentials. I'm not quite sure why it's called Planner Essentials. It has lots of quotes and things like rainbows and some flowers, but it isn't functional, so I'm a little bit puzzled by the title. It's nice and bright in colour, but it's not one that I'm going to be buying. And of course we have the Disney, which we can't get hold of in the UK. There is a Tigger book. I'm not sure what it's called. There are 2 Tinkerbell sticker books and I'm after the large one. It's going on my wish list. Won't be able to order it, but it might turn up on eBay. And I prefer the large version to the classic. Then finally we have the Winnie the Pooh sticker books. And again, there's 2. There's a big and a classic. I definitely would like to get hold of the classic one of these. And it's got that black foil like in the Modern Meow sticker book. So that's something a little bit different. I'm just going to take a quick look at the planners. Most of them are 18-month planners, so from July to December 2024. But I do know the Disney planners are only 12 months. First, we've got this Bold Baroque, which is a classic vertical. There isn't a sticker book to match except an 8-page sticker book for that one. Then there's the Celestial Elegance, which is a big dashboard layout. And they've also got a classic vertical layout. We've got a deluxe homesteader planner, which means metal discs. I can't quite tell what colour those are. This reminds me of the Homebody line, and it's a classic dashboard. Then there's Spread Some Happy, which is a colour block, which is my least favourite layout if you saw my layout video. Again, that's deluxe and looks like gold metal discs. And we have Dried Florals, which is another vertical but in a big. Fresh Bouquet is a dashboard layout and they have it in a big or a classic. Fresh Fields is another classic dashboard. There are 2 planners in the Fun Illustrations line, classic dashboard layout and a mini vertical layout. And then we have Happy Brights, which is a big monthly, but there's also a classic colour block layout. 2 Spoonful of Faith planners, one's a big dashboard and one's a classic dashboard. We have this Tanya Garcia Bright Travels planner that's a big vertical, and there's also a classic vertical. Heal From Within is a wellness layout, as you'd expect, in classic size. There's also a mini in that line. The Homesteader has a big lined vertical and a mini dashboard. On the Hey Little Magpie website, they seem to be showing some teacher planners, so I'm not sure that they're with this release. I think they'll be coming in the May release, but we'll have to see. We have Made to Bloom, which is a classic vertical layout, but also has a big colour block layout and a mini vertical layout. So 3 planners in Made to Bloom. We have Modern Months in the big dashboard layout and also in a classic checklist layout and mini dashboard layout. There's also a Faith planner. I don't think it's called Modern Months. I think the information there might be wrong. We have a Modern Painterly classic vertical layout. They've had a Painterly line before. Then there's Moody Florals in the big dashboard and also in the classic vertical. And the planner that I've got my eye on is the Nordic Brights. I was really happy when I saw that it was a monthly because I do use a monthly planner. There's a classic monthly playful abstract. And then there's the Seasonal Whimsy planner, which is big. I know there is a classic version, but they don't seem to have it here in the UK, which is a shame because that's one I did have on my wish list. There's something called Sketched Florals, a classic Faith layout. The Smiley Face Classic Vertical Planner does look a lot of fun and it's got a mini vertical layout as well. There's one for Softly Modern, classic vertical. Spread Some Happy, a big horizontal, which is funny because we've got a mini sticker book with that line. But there's the mini planner as well, so we've got both. Does seem to be a jungle one, Wild Jungle, classic vertical, and of course we have the Work Plus Life line returning. There's the Ivy and Rose Work Plus Life, and then there's the Metropolitan, which is the darker tones. And finally we have Faith Mood, which is the classic Faith layout. So in this section I think I'm going to list the planner lines, and then I'm not going to be showing any of the accessories in this video. I don't tend to buy a lot of accessories. I did think the purple pearl discs were really pretty, although I do have the Planner Babe metallic purple discs. So I'm not sure I can justify buying 2 sets of purple discs, but I did think they were really pretty. I hope you have fun watching the previews and making your wish list. Let me know in the comments what you've got your eye on. My top 2 tips would be to remember that you do not need all the things, and also to look at what you have. So you may see a beautiful floral book, but if you've already got 15 floral books, do you actually like this one better than the ones you've got? I often find the answer is no, so I really want to be using the ones that I have. That's what helps me keep my wish list quite small. And just a word about the Disney line, if you're watching this from the UK, remember, although it's difficult for us to get hold of those items, they do crop up in Facebook groups and also on eBay, but you should be able to find Winnie the Pooh stickers in other places. They don't have to be the Happy Planner stickers. I've done a Winnie the Pooh spread before. I hope you have fun if you're shopping the release on Thursday. I'll probably be holding back, and I don't think things are likely to sell out. They explained that the limited edition tag on the Disney items just means that it's something that they're not going to be repeating. Doesn't mean that there are only a very small number in stock. So I imagine you'll be able to get hold of those throughout this year. Do remember to subscribe to my channel if you like decorative planning. And I always try to stay ahead of all the Happy Planner news, as well as coming up with fun ideas for you to try. My spring sticker challenge will be coming up really soon. Have fun with your planner shopping. Take care, happy planning, and see you soon.